some more Sporcle quizzes today. I don't know how well I'm going to do with this playlist. I really like movies, and I watch a lot of movies, but I'm not great at remembering the names of all the characters in all of the movies, and these are blitzes, which means they're fast. You can see it says they're 45-second time limits, so I'm not going to really have time to sit and think. I'm going to have to go quickly. So I don't expect it to do very well, but oh well. I'm going to run through a bunch of these since they're so short and just see how well I know movies. I don't like that they're all year specific because I'm going to try to get in my head thinking oh, what movie came out in 2005, and I'm going to have absolutely no idea. So I need to try to ignore the year on each of these, but anyway. Let's go ahead and get started on this first one. Looking at these pictures down here, I do recognize most of these movies, so hopefully this won't be too difficult. At least this first one should be pretty simple. Okay, Pitch Perfect, World War Z, Mean Girls, Twilight, Gladiator, Your Inception, Breakfast Club, Social Network, Commando, and The Matrix. Okay. Well, if they're all that easy, then I should do very well. But again, I'm expecting some of them to be, just a bunch of movies that I don't know. On this list, I know all of these movies, but I have never seen any Twilight movies, but obviously I know of them and who's in them. I've never seen World War Z, but I know it starred Brad Pitt, and I've never seen The Matrix. But I believe I've seen the rest of these. I know I've seen all of them. I don't know if I've actually seen, I don't think I've seen The Social Network either. No, in fact, I'm positive I haven't seen The Social Network. But again, I knew who was in it, so that helped. Okay, so let's go to the next, and hope it's as simple. I do like that I can sit here and look at all the pictures before I hit start and figure out what the movies are. This one does immediately seem a bit more difficult than the last one, but not impossible. I don't know. Once I see all the movie names, I might be able to get them all. Let's see. Troy has to be this, right? Harry Potter, National Treasure, Resident Evil, Apocalypse, that's you. Dawn of the Dead. Skip for now. I have no idea what Sideways is. $1 Million Baby. Oh, whoops. That's 13 going on there. I know what I'm doing. You're the Notebook. And I didn't know between those two. Okay, I initially wanted to pick him for Dawn of the Dead. I had no idea what Sideways was, and I don't know why I decided at the last second to reverse those two. Is she even the actress that's in $1 Million Baby? She's not, is she? That definitely doesn't look like her, but I thought it was the same actress, and maybe that was just a weird shot. I completely forgot that he was in $1 Million Baby. So on this list, I haven't seen Troy. I haven't seen Sideways. I have no idea what Sideways even is, and I haven't actually seen Dawn of the Dead, but I do know the movie. So, okay, I did worse than average. Dang it. Let's go next. I don't know, so far I think I'm gonna do pretty much around here on all of them. Get most of them right. from Superman in any of these pictures. And I just completely missed Mr. Clark Kent there. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. Let's just go next and play right away. Also, on this list of movies, I have seen 3 of these movies. I've seen The Prestige. That's a great movie. I absolutely love The Prestige. I've seen She's the Man. And I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. But I have not seen... Oh, actually, I've seen Snakes on a Plane. At least parts of it. I know I've seen that movie. But I haven't seen any of the rest of these. But, like I said, I had to guess on these 2. And then, I know this is the little girl from Little Miss Sunshine. And, I know what The Devil Wears Prada is about. I didn't know she was in it, but I know what it's about. And she just looked like... She looks like she's like the leader of some fashion company or something, so that made sense. Again, he's clearly Clark Kent, Superman. And I know Dreamgirls. I knew she was in it. I know what it's about and what it looks like. I just haven't seen it, so... Alright. Let's go on to the next. There Will Be Blood. Don't know. Juno. Pirates of the Caribbean again. Yeah. Transformers. I'm wasting time. Bridge to Terabithia is... Oh lord. This girl. 328 weeks later. I don't know right away. Harry Potter. Oh, what am I thinking? That's Spider-Man. I'm losing my mind. There Will Be Blood. Nope. Transformers. Nope. Okay, I did poorly on that one. The Harry Potter one. So, I didn't even realize that was Luna Lovegood, but I was like waiting for Spider-Man to pop up because I knew that this was Spider-Man 3. And when I saw Harry Potter, I was just like, there it is. So I'm annoyed about that one. And then with There Will Be Blood, I don't know, this kind of looks more like a Western, and I just thought with the title There Will Be Blood, it wasn't really a Western style movie. Obviously I haven't seen it, but I was like, well, this is a Western, and There Will Be Blood is not a Western. I don't know why. And then I've seen a bunch of the Transformers movies, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this one. I have to have seen this one. Who the heck is this guy? I mean, is this not the first Transformers movie with Shia LaBeouf? Because if it is, then who is this guy? But also, if it is, then who did I think she was? Why did I click on that? I don't know. I'm really mad about the Harry Potter one. Like, I was just waiting on Spider-Man, and then it said Harry Potter, and I was like, seen this. Is this the original Final Destination? Because I've seen, yeah, the Final Destination, I'm pretty sure is just the first one. And I'm pretty sure 2009 lines up with the first one coming out. I've seen like the first 2 or 3, but they made a lot. I didn't watch them all. So then I've seen 7 of these movies. I've never seen The Hurt Locker, but I knew it was like a war film, so seeing a soldier made sense. I've never seen Watchmen, but I do know about it, and I know there are different, like, if I'm remembering correctly, it's sort of like a superhero thing, like people with abilities and things like that, and that guy just looked weird, so that made sense. I've never seen 500 Days of Summer, but it's what was left. Okay. Let's go next. Black Swan. 127 hours. Machete is cute. Iron Man 2. One of these is an image from Iron Man 2. I'm losing my mind. Scott Pilgrim. Alice in Wonderland. I feel like, oh, that's Iron Man. You've got to be Alice in Wonderland. Social Network. Inception. Twilight. Yes, okay. So, on this list, I have seen I've only seen 4 of these movies, but again, I just knew what the other movies were and was able to get them. I had no clue which of these was Twilight, except I knew it wasn't these 4. I knew that was Kick-Ass. I knew that was 127 Hours. I knew she was Black Swan. I knew Machete, so that had to be Twilight. It was all that was left. The only real question I had was between Alice in Wonderland and Twilight. But I was like, no, Alice in Wonderland's gonna have, a blonde girl. That's not gonna be Alice. There's no way. So, they're both named Alice. I see that. But I was like, Alice from Alice in Wonderland's gonna be the blonde girl, not the dark-haired girl. So boom, boom. Also, just the way this character looks and is dressed fits the story of Alice in Wonderland better. The way this character looks and is dressed just doesn't. So I found that one pretty easy. I didn't recognize this guy at all at first. But then I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy. They fight on the racetrack. I know that. Alright, let's go. Bridesmaids. Is it this? Or this? I'm wasting time. Oh, that's the help. That is Bridesmaids. I'm doing it. Real Steel. I have seen Real Steel. I don't know. Harry Potter. Transformers. I feel like you're in Transformers. You are Transformers. X-Men. I am wasting so much time. Hugo. I don't know. Fast 5. There we go. Sucker Punch. That's you. In Sherlock Holmes. That's Hugo. Okay. So again, here's a list. I haven't seen very many of these movies. I have seen 4 of these movies. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4 of these movies. 5 of these movies. But I have not seen Bridesmaids, The Help, Sucker Punch, Hugo, or X-Men. So I've seen the 5 that have pictures of male actors. And I have not seen the 5 that have female actors pictured here. Well, luckily, I she was in Snow White and the Huntsman. I don't know why it didn't click earlier. As soon as I saw Zero Dark 30, I was like, oh yeah, that's her. And then I skipped The Dark Knight Rises at first, and then recognized old Alfred down here. But yeah, so I haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises, weirdly. I've only seen The Dark Knight out of that trilogy. I haven't seen the first or the third movie. But I have seen Pitch Perfect and The Avengers and The Expendables. And Zero Dark 30. That's it. But I love musicals. I do know all about Les Mis. I just haven't seen it. And I know what Looper's about and who's in it. I just haven't seen it. So the only real guess I had was these two. I just was like taking too long to get all the rest of the ones that should have been much easier for me. So that wasn't too bad. Only had to guess on two of them. Let's jump into the next one. Okay, Hansel and Gretel. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Hunger Games. I'm wasting time. Man of Steel is Star Trek. Oblivion, don't know. The Hobbit. Desolation of Smaug. Percy Jackson. Oh no. This is not going very well. Wolf of Wall Street, I do know. World War Z again. Spring Breakers, I feel like you. Okay, good. Oh, I'm wasting so much time. I don't know. You're Hunger Games. You're Oblivion. And you're Percy. Okay. Luckily, I only got one wrong in that one. I got out of that okay. Yeah. I really didn't know. I've never seen any of the Percy Jacksons. I had no idea who's in it, what the characters look like in it. I know very little about the Percy Jackson series. And I couldn't have told you anything about Oblivion. I definitely didn't know he was in it. Spring Breakers, I mean, I saw a girl in a bikini at a beach, so that was an easy enough guess to make. I've seen the original Hunger Games movie, but none of the sequels. So I was just trying to look for something that sort of fit the style of it, and just clicked on that guy because it seemed to work. The Hobbit one, that was easy. Spider-Man, or Superman, was easy for Man of Steel. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street, that was easy. That's the same picture of Brad Pitt for World War Z, so that was easy. And I did recognize this as Star Trek. House or something like that. I haven't seen it. Obviously I haven't seen it. But I don't know, I was like, none of these look like they make sense for Interstellar to me. I don't know. I have no idea what Edge of Tomorrow is, but this looks almost like some sort of fantasy thing with how she's dressed. I don't know, I have no clue. That was a rough one. Okay. I thought I would have done worse on the older movies and better on the more recent ones, but that was definitely like my worst go of it. And it was the most modern set yet. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, we have various 7. Oh boy, you, okay. Star Wars, this guy's in Star Wars. Let's go, Mad Max. That looks like Mad Max. Pitch Perfect 2. Fantastic Four. One of these is an image from Fantastic Four, huh? Okay. I don't know. No idea what Mustang what's her name? Who played in Birds of Prey? Who was, Harley Quinn. But I guess that's not her. Or she was in 2 movies in the same year. No idea who this character is. I couldn't have told you really much of anything about this movie. I should have just overall done better at that. Yeah, I should have done better. Let's go next. Oh, that one was 77%, so I wasn't the only one to struggle. Oh, I haven't seen Fear Street Part 2. I saw Part 1. I don't know, let's not waste time. Let's get the ones that I do know. Spider-Man, No Way Home. What in the world? One of these isn't it? Oh, that's Zendaya. Godzilla vs. Kong. West Side Story. The Suicide Squad. That's you, right? That you? Okay. Dune, I know. That's a Kissing Booth 3, don't know. Free Guy. No Time to Die. Okay. This one. Oh, I knew it was one of the 2. Oh, and I'm out of time. Dang it. I think by guessing I would have guessed she was West Side Story out of all of these. Also, it's a musical, right? And this looks like the middle of a musical number. If I hadn't wasted so much time, I'd have at least gotten this one right. And I knew Fear Street was one of these 2. I guessed it wrong. And then knowing that the other 2 are the Kissing Booth 3 and Godzilla, I'd have guessed this looks more like a Godzilla vs. Kong image. And this looks like an image from a movie called The Kissing Booth. I could have done better there. I just wasted too much time. Let's continue. This is just getting like worse and worse. The Batman, is that you? I think, I'm not positive. Don't waste time, don't waste time. Don't waste time. Just get the ones that you know and don't waste time. That's Top Gun for sure. Prey. Black Adam. Avatar. The Way We Want to. Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery. Oh, and that's what that is. Doctor Strange. Is that the Zendaya one? Nope. Nope. Is that even Zendaya? Now that I know that it's Scream, I have no idea. Okay, I didn't do too bad in the end. This is really... Well, you know what? I haven't seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I've seen most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, but some of the most recent ones that have come out I haven't seen. And I have not seen the Multiverse of Madness yet. So, I guess it makes sense that I don't recognize this character. She's not like in a lot of the Marvel movies character, I guess. Or she is, and I'm just dumb, I don't know. Let's go next. Bottoms, don't know. Napoleon, that's you. Hunger Games again. But no, I mean, it looks like this guy, but I'm not sure. Let's skip it for now. Dungeons and Dragons, I've seen this movie. Oh, that's what you are, huh? Yeah. Oppenheimer. Ghosted. I should be able to get ghosted when I come back to it. Killers of the Flower Moon. Oh, duh, I knew he was in that. Okay, Ant-Man. Barbie. Which of these is the Hunger Games? That looks like you. Nope. Dang it, I ran out of time again. Okay, he's from Ghosted. I've heard of that movie, so I was like thinking I would be able to get that one, but I would never have guessed it was that guy. Alright, that was not a very good one. You know what? Before I end it, I'm gonna go on to this Australian one and see Australian movie characters by film. I'm expecting this is gonna be really rough, but who knows? Okay, Wolf Creek 2, no idea what that even is. Grease. The Dressmaker, no idea. The Babadook, no idea. Ned Kelly, no idea. Suicide Squad. I should at least be able to pull out which of these images are from Suicide Squad, but I really don't. No. Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, this is going about as poorly as I expected it to. I don't know. 100% went about as badly as I thought. As soon as these images popped up, I was like, well, I know these two. Grease and Crocodile Dundee, I knew that was pretty much all I was going to get. But that was it. Fun fact, I've seen the movie Grease a bunch. Never realized that Sandy was Australian until very recently. Like, I just always missed that tidbit, and watching that movie